Hello, welcome back. Last time I completed all of the tutorial puzzles, which took a little while and were kind of just a random mishmash assortment of things. It was a little weird. But now we're finally on to the main game. Easy puzzles. Number 1, Under the Sea. Alright. So this one looks a lot more polished than the tutorial stuff. It's like an actual place. Get Mel home. Okay, I only have 3 objects to use. I believe all I need to do here... Does that... Okay, that can extend beyond, it just can't overlap with that in that way. Interesting. I wonder if these smaller pipes can carry anything or if they're just walls. Alright, so I'm pretty sure all I need to do for this is get him through the pipe, then anti-gravity him up here, and he'll walk in there. Run! I forgot about his falling sound. That sounds kind of weird. Okay, he gets stuck there because the anti-gravity pad is not able to push him that way. What if I do this? Let's see if that's any better. So a surprising number of people told me they were pretty excited about this. Like, somehow I thought it was going to be a small niche sort of thing, but apparently this game is better known than I realized. So good, I'm glad. Alright, he's home. Cool. Simple enough. Yellow brick path. Get Newton Mouse into his hole. Okay, Mouse is named Newton. The cat, I believe, is named Curie. Alright, so you need to be there. I see dynamite. What's going to happen if I just run? Yeah, that's what I thought. Mouse goes over there and then gets caught by the cat. Okay, so I need to... Oh, right. Okay, so how does this object actually work? Ah, they're placed in pairs. I see. So there's not like a wire between them or anything. They're just... Okay. So I think I want to... I believe I can kill the mouse or the cat. Probably not the cat. I believe I can kill the mouse with an explosion if it's too close. So what I want to do is blow up this floor so that the mouse will go through. I'm going to use the cheese to set that off. Now I wonder if that will happen too quickly. Oh no, the mouse doesn't die. Okay. Mouse survives being blown up. Ends up there. Well, there. So this piece of cheese will make him want to go there. Then I need another one. Okay. So here's my thought. I'm going to actually put this here-ish, so that while it does that job, it can also do the job of making the mouse move this way. Then cat will chase mouse here. Then I need some cheese here, because the mouse will otherwise just sit there. Right? Something like that. Was I supposed to do something with these elements? I don't think so. Okay, that almost worked. I guess I need another piece of cheese right here, because I do have an extra. So the cat, when facing away, will not look at the mouse. Mouse doesn't get blown up. It can only die by being eaten by a cat, I guess. I didn't need that cheese, because it actually ran out over the hole. Okay, cool. Sounds good. It's going to be a lot of learning about the exact interaction between these elements, and that's what makes this game interesting. Where's the music? Space hoops. There it is. It doesn't start until I close that. Okay. Put the basketball into the basket. Starts mouse, bounces off. Okay. Let's try a pinball flipper. I can probably make this work if I really want to, with just that one element. That seems not particularly unlikely, though it's going to be super fiddly. I'll play around with this just a little longer, just to see what kind of things I can make happen. This might not be enough, actually. It almost was. You know what? I think I could do... Let's see. I might prefer this sort of thing. Let's see what that does. This seems fairly open-ended. Maybe with another one of these. Okay, that causes that problem. What about this? Okay, no. What about if I trash you, put you there? Almost. That doesn't feel too good, though. Let's see. I think I can just, yeah, reset. Okay, let me try and do something a little closer to the intended solution. So... I think it might want me to do That's the way I want. I think I might want this, or something approximating that. So if I connect those two, let's see what that does. Okay, so for that to work, I believe after I've solved a puzzle, I can take a look at the intended solution. Yeah, this can totally work. So I guess this is like the first really open-ended puzzle. Yeah, I think that'll work. Cool. Same puzzle. Show solution. Yes, that's fine. Okay, well that was basically the same thing. Why the gears? Oh, okay, I know why the gears. So it just doesn't use those elements. Okay, well that was cool. So you'll notice these gears actually, they step down the speed at which the thing rotates, I believe. Because if I were to take this off, and yes, just go away, and connect these two together directly, that'll go off earlier. Or not. Or is that exactly the same? Because let's see, so if a belt drives a smaller gear, and then the teeth drive a larger gear, and then the belt on that one drives something else, that will go slower than if you do the opposite. Can I do the opposite and see this pop up faster, or does this just not respond to speed of rotation? Because I know that is a mechanic. Yeah, it totally does. Yeah. So just by coincidence, it happens to work with the slower or normal speed rotation. Okay. Anyway, yeah, remember that for later. That took me ages to figure out as a kid. Like, physically it makes perfect sense. But I had to sort of think about just the implications of driving a gear this one way, how the teeth interact with the other gear, smaller, larger, yeah, anyway. So this game actually taught me something about physics. Bump and roll! Get the tennis ball into the aquarium, okay. So what you're gonna do as it is. Looks like I want a pool cue here. And entertainingly enough, so the pool balls do not respond to physics the same way as the other balls. They act like this is a top-down playfield. But the pool cues can interact with those just fine. So this is like the heaviest ball. That's a pinball or cannonball or something. What would help with that problem? So I get a pool cue here. What if, instead of that, suppose I were to use a blimp here. Could you knock that off? You could. So that frees up the pool cue for later use with something else. Oh hey, those both made it that time. Okay. Interesting. So those both make it, and then I can put this here, because the bowling ball will fall on this. You can just go immediately, that's fine. That probably won't make it that far. I haven't used the boxing glove. I think I'm supposed to use the boxing glove here instead of the blimp. Let's try that, actually. Anti-gravity is unlikely to be helpful. I wonder what that does to the blimp. Probably nothing. Okay, so those do both make it. Whoa. Okay. Okay. This might work. Yeah! So tennis ball rolls longer than baseball. So what was the intended? Exactly that, except with a pool cue there. Okay, close enough. Alright. I wish I could go straight to the next puzzle here, but I guess I'll watch this play out the way it's intended. It'll be a little bit different, but end result should be ultimately the same. So that just used the default configuration for that, which is 1 tick, I think. Okay, next puzzle. Midnight Blast. Fire the cannon. Okay, so light that up. Turn on a flashlight to light that up. Okay, so we have a motor, 3 pinballs, boxing glove. So if I don't use the boxing glove, what do these two do to each other? That, okay. If I do use the boxing glove... Now why would I want to do this? Because it'll turn on the motor. Got it, okay. This one's off the ground, so clearly I want to do this. Now, will that work, or is that too close to the edge? How long do I want this thing, anyway? Kind of heavy on the trial and error, but that's totally okay. Let's shorten this a bit. And there we go. Cool. Bill's Aquarium. Okay, so Bill is the name of the fish. Yeah, I think like every creature in this game has a name. And I think I know all of them now. Edison Alligator, Bill the fish, Newton the mouse, Curie the cat, who hasn't come up yet, but I just remember... I don't know about the mandrill. Does he have a name? Maybe I'll learn it later. Okay, so nothing's going to happen here except that turns on. Okay, so I have pipes to work with. I need to connect these two, presumably. What does that do on its own? Anti-gravity is a little awkward. I think what I'm supposed to do... connect those, something like this. Then I'm out of pipes. That's okay. What is this object? Trapdoor. The trapdoor drops open when heavy objects land on top of it. I don't believe this showed up in the tutorial. Okay, let's ignore that for now. If I put another anti-gravity here, and then a bunch of inclines there, perhaps that's the sort of thing I need? I think the trapdoor could be used as a makeshift incline. Yeah, you can turn it around and everything. So just in case that goes through there, that won't really help. Well, let's just see what this does. Okay, that looks pretty good. Yeah, that totally worked. So how would you do it, Professor Tim? Same, except with the addition of a boxing glove for no particular reason. Okay. Good enough. Caged balloons. Pop both of the balloons. Okay. Okay, I know exactly how to do this. Oh, I like this little diorama here. That's really cool. He'll never go to his house, but that's fine. He lives in such a nice place. Alright, so clearly all I need to do is use pins on balloons. Pins are oriented like that, and there's no room on the top for them, but I can make balloons go down with these. Piece of cake. Okay. Airtime. Put all of the blimps in a hangar on the right. They all need to be there at the same time. I remember this puzzle being a pain, or something that looked like it. Actually, this one's not going to be a pain, is it? Okay, so hang on. Where they intersect is right about here. I can perhaps just wall off those in this way. Yes, yes. Can I, like, duplicate an object if I... Not like that. Yes. Okay, so hold the command key and I can duplicate. Great. Alright, I think this is a simple solution. There may be others. I don't have to keep them there, I just have to put them there at the same time. So what's the other way? Exactly that, just a little bit farther along. Okay. If I didn't want to sit through this, I think I could just open the next puzzle. Those are unused, that's just there for looks. Okay. Pulley popper. Pop the silver balloon. You need to pop. So that needs to... all this needs to do is clip, okay? Those things fall, you break aquariums. Okay, so you're probably connected to that. It's interesting, there can be multiples of these in a room, playfield thing, puzzle, but I can't see what's connected to what. I can't inspect their connections without being able to move them around, so that's slightly incomplete information sort of thing. Alright, so you want... I can use this bucket with those pulleys to exert an upward force on something here if I want. Why would I want that? Something needs to contact that. What will that be? I don't think I could fit this and that in there. Okay. If this were to blow up, that would be able to go down and touch that. That's what I need to do. Okay. So something needs to contact this in order for that to blow up. And you need to be connected to... I'm starting to get an idea of how this will work. Tell me about... I can't, can I? Is there a... There is. Steel cable. Works just like the rope, except it's much stronger. Only cut with 10 snips. Okay, so exactly the same, just different cutability. Fair enough. What are you for? Am I supposed to... I don't think that will work. Like, as this drips out and it gets lighter, will that ever become lighter than this? Not with a ball in it. What about like that? I don't know if those will equalize. Also, that rope is too short. Cable? Whatever. Yeah, that keeps dripping, but it's never going to be lighter than the beach bucket. Oh, well, that's what this is for, obviously. You need to detonate that. And then maybe you can be... Oh, maybe you can hit the hedge trimmers. Except you got... What did you do? You bounced? In a way I didn't like, so I can just, like, fiddle with this a little bit so it'll physics differently. Like that, maybe? That looks like it'll work. Almost. Well, this is awkward. What is this? That's an anchor, right? Boat cleat. Any object can be tied with a rope. That can be tied with a rope, maybe hitched to this. Okay, I see. Got it. So it's an anchor. Let's see if that's enough to get the ball to touch the hedge trimmers or whatever those are. Sorry, Bill. It's not. What if... Can I do, like, this? I can. Alright, so I put something outside the playfield. Is that... No, I mean, that's actually empty space. But it is... Okay. Okay. How the heck was I supposed to do that? Similarly. But with that particular... Oh, you're supposed to put that inside the bucket. Got it. I just got the bucket out of the way instead. Okay. Well, that works too. Separation. Baseball and aquarium, pinball and cage. Ah, right. So this was never tutorialized, except in this case. But I do happen to remember, since the pinball is heavier than the baseball, only the pinball will open the trapdoor. Does it say on the trapdoor? When heavy objects land on top of it, kinda. So that's a way you can sort. Okay, baseball would go... Oh, yes, cancel. Couldn't I just simply do something like that? What's this for? Will that ever work? Maybe? Oh, I gotta blow up both of those on their way. Okay. So can the baseball do that job and still fit through there somehow? Yes. Okay. Pinball's gonna need to do something here too. Looks like I can put this here. That's a little late. What if I would do this? Perhaps it would bounce better? It missed. Oh, but there we go. Okay. Whoa. Okay. That seemed to work. Was that how I was supposed to do it? Almost exactly. Okay. I guess that's positioned a little differently. So you can make it work with that there. Interesting. How is that going to... Oh, they're opposites. I see. I didn't think of crossing the wires. Okay. Beach blast. So Mel's here to walk forward and step on a mouse's head. That mouse is almost as big as him. He is a tiny little guy. Shoot off all the fireworks. Okay, do I have a laser? I do. I know lasers can light things. Balloons will block lasers, but will lasers pop balloons? So a curiosity of placement order. I have to move... Oh wait, no, I just have to hover over it to plug it in. Okay, so lasers do pop balloons. And I just need something to light this. Perhaps it can be Mel. Or perhaps it can be an 8-ball shot by this, which is bumped into by Mel. Sounds good to me. Looks like there's a lot of ways to do this. This looks like a simple one. Okay. Cool. Will this teach me anything new? No, that's almost the same. It just doesn't bother with the 8-ball and the pool of Q. Fair enough. So my first inclination would have worked too. This is kind of a weird sky. Like, it's gray, but it's starry, so it's nighttime, but it's like super bright still. The dream. Put the balls into the boxes. The green ball goes in the aquarium. Blue in the crate, yellow basket, red car. Okay, so everything just goes left. Okay. So all you want me to do is just use each one of these as a stopper for the other one to the left of it, and then anti-gravity all of these. Ding, ding, ding. That's gonna bother me. And in fact, yeah, that's fine. Alright. Well, that's simple. Okay. Late for the World Cup. Put the soccer ball into the basket. Okay, so 2 balls are falling. These are connected. If you blow up, that'll push you left, then you'll just do your job. Okay, so you want one of these here. And then probably something like that. Or so? Maybe? I don't know. Let's see what that does. Push! Alright, looks good to me. Trap Newton. This is also an object that I don't think showed up in the tutorial. Trap Newton mouse of the laundry basket. Okay, so you need to clip. The cheese is going to have to... Okay. So main inclination here. Use cheese to set off bomb to detonate this. In order for that to get there and clip that off, right? Looks like that's exactly what I do. Cool. Okay. Balloon Traveler. Alright. Well, this looks like just a bunch of busy work, really. Like, there's not much to this. Place blocks. Hope the physics cooperate. Tweak it if they don't. Great. Okay. Like, I don't see any way this could go wrong other than the balloon maybe getting stuck there because I forgot to place an incline. Alright. Whoa, what the heck? Okay, so that happens without my input, apparently. Fine, let me deal with this stupid pop-up that came up. So that thing pops up without my consent or interaction in any way, sits there for a long time, updating itself, and puts a new icon on my desktop, and there's no obvious setting to not let it do that automatically. This is unacceptable. It is not okay for software to work that way. Just saying, like, that is not in any way okay. So the solution for this worked. Now that I'm in a slightly worse mood, let's put a kitty in a cage. Alright, so you need to go into that cage. Okay. Ah, right. So this is an interaction that has not been shown in any way, but I believe that the can opener will attract... yeah. If the can is open, cat wants to come and eat it. Okay. That thing, however, is not providing any power because it needs some rotational energy first to do so. So I can't... This is going to be out of range, of course, and I can't drive those. With that, I can't open the can over here because that's too far away. So I need to get rotational energy from this into there, which is very simple to do. It's already all set up for me. Might help if I actually connected the gears together. Okay. Okay. Simple enough. The food machine. Open the can, start the mixer, and heat up some coffee. Laser outlet. Alright, what's going to happen on its own? You need an incline there, because you're not going to be super useful as you are. You'll just stop there. Okay. It seems to want me to place both of those there, so that's what I'll do. So you're on, you can power a laser, which will power that. That hits the mouse, apparently. Okay, so that's good to know. And then it stops. That mouse didn't continue forever. Why? I'm surprised. Doesn't it normally? Huh. Weird. Maybe I just never waited long enough to see the mouse stop running. Okay, right. Heat up some coffee. This needs to... I need to pull out the matchstick so that it lights and then is there. So pulley... I think I'm going to do something like this. Let's see if that works. Can opened. Okay. Oh, cool. That bounces up the pinball continually. It didn't let me see it for very long, but the matchstick... Oh, well, not matchstick, the thing that was blocking the matchstick apparently is heavy enough to do that. Okay. Night in the mountains. Help Mel get back to his cabin. Well, this is a pretty place. Blimp, Mel, tennis ball, bottomless pit. That's probably not where his cabin is. Okay, so he could certainly walk across this if I wanted him to. Probably. Then once he gets up there, he could perhaps be propelled upward using this. I don't feel like that's going to work the way I wanted it to. And what are you for? Candle or dynamite or hot air balloon? Probably hot air balloon. Okay, that's not too bad. I just need to lower this and that'll all work. Could I do it like this? If he can navigate past that dynamite, maybe. He cannot. Okay. If I could also blow up the dynamite, maybe? But I think that's a silly way to do that. So what if... Couldn't I just, like... That's probably enough. Really? I don't think I need anything fancier than that. You know what I also could have done is tied a rope from here to here. But this solution should work. I think that's all I was supposed to do. Just put the rope there. Yeah, just put the rope there. Do everything else exactly the same. That would have made more sense. Oh, I see. He started a campfire. That's what that's about. I could have lit the hot air balloon there if I wanted to, but no need. And I guess that also could have pulled this, maybe. Yeah, whatever. Double whammy. Blow up both missiles. Alright, so just ignite. I think if I ignite one... Oh, right, of course nothing will happen. I think if I ignite just one, it'll blow up and then just push the other out of the way or something. Are candles affected by gravity? Yes. Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be? Okay, so... Let's see what happens if I light just one of these. Will that do it? Yes. Okay, that does do what I thought it did. So there's a matchstick. How about if you were to... what's a good way to do this? If after you did that, you also pulled this, which was connected... it can't connect that way, so I think I'm going to do this on the other side. Well now... Alright, this one's actually a little bit tricky. I think you're asking me to do this. If I were to do that... Oh, wait a second. Okay, so I could certainly use this matchstick with ropes like that. Great, but what about the other one? This is not very obvious. So if I did that on the other if I did that on the other side, then that's all fine. Just, you know, that's still fine. But how do I... Oh, how about this? Unconventional use of a candle. Okay. That didn't light. Candle needs to be quicker. Or no, slower is what I meant. Whoops. Alright, so if the candle takes more time to get there... Or I could have moved the bowling ball. Let's do that. No reason to use that incline at all. Oh, that's actually just missing. That's my problem. Not close enough. Oh, okay, so timing is crucial here because they actually have to hit each other to blow up. Oh. Wait a minute, I have two matchsticks. I have two matchsticks. I thought I had only one. Well, that changes everything. Okay, that way I can time that together. Two matchsticks, two ropes. Very simple. All I gotta do is this. And that should work. Much better. Okay. Shouldn't overlook things like that. Alright. Let's do this one and then quit. Deep sea explosion. Make the soccer ball float off the top of the screen. Okay, so just blow that up. That needs... you're underwater, so therefore that will float on its own. It doesn't need anti-gravity. Okay. So something has to hit that. Okay. So, basketball up, bowling ball down. Bowling ball could do this, I think, if it wanted to. Well, that's not too useful. That won't reach, will it? Maybe? It does. Okay, that has a long reach. Okay. Let's see. Could I do something... Oh, this is silly. Okay, maybe... I could make this work. Maybe? So a little funnel there, it'll go into the pipe maybe, and hopefully after doing that, detonate the thing? Oh wait, that goes up, right. So that won't work. That probably means I want the bowling ball there, because I need something that goes down. Oh wait, hang on. No. No. All of this is unnecessary, because I can simply just, yeah, you go away. Go away. Go away. I can just pull. Because that can have a rope tied to it. Alright, how's this look? Didn't hit the thing. Alright, how's this look? Still didn't hit the thing. Is that not enough force? Can you not push those up from the bottom? You can. Okay, just had the wrong angle. Okay, cool. Alright. This looks like it's going to be complicated. I'm going to do it next time. Alright, I'll see you next time for a bunch of computers, apparently.